Welcome to With You Every Step, the solo travel podcast that explores, explains, and hopefully inspires you to travel the world by yourself. I'm your host, Michelle Lee. I have a very, very serious, I can't even say that without laughing, turning serious man himself, Mr. Troy Larkin.
I'm very serious.
So serious, so
I'm serious about coming on this program. That's what I'm serious about. How many times have I been back now?
I don't know. You are definitely part of the Stepper furniture.
I'm not even part of the Stepper team. I'm the step.
You are.
I'm the step of the front door to the studio. That's where I live. And I just sit there and wait for Michelle to go, Troy, get in here. We want to talk about something ridiculous. So I'm like, coming.
Well, today is not ridiculous. Today is something very serious to some.
Today is ridiculously awesome is what it is.
We're going to talk about the Guinness World Records.
Ooh, that's very serious.
Very serious.
Because Guinness don't muck around.
Mm-mm.
It's all rules and regulations. If you wanna set a record, it's official.
Totally. And I remember when I was a kid having the book. Did you ever have the book?
Dude, the book was literally the best thing in the school library. It was the most borrowed book. I remember it, and everyone wanted it. It was always out because everyone wanted it. It's got the big holographic cover, and it would come out. There'd be a new one every year, and when the new one came in, everyone's like, "I gotta get the new book! Oh my god!"
Yeah, it's so exciting. But there are some really cool records.
You can set a record for anything. Like you might be like, I'm going to set a record for picking up the cup. I picked up the cup 4 billion times. Oh, great, you got a record.
Well, actually, that's not true, Troy.
Oh, really?
Because they're very, very serious with their records that they might reject that claim.
Oh, Guinness is sitting in his high seat going, you can't pick up a cup.
Nope. Unless you do it 25,000 times in an hour, then maybe it would be a record.
At the time. All right.
Yeah, because someone needs to be there watching to make sure it's a legitimate thing.
Yeah, I've seen on the telly, you got to have an adjudicator and, official. They wear a polo shirt that says Guinness. It's all official.
Yeah, they can't not have that shirt.
It's the shirt that really sets the record.
It totally is the shirt. I could put one on. No, I couldn't. And then get away with it. People, imagine that. Imagine if I did walk around with a Guinness World Record.
Yeah, going, well done. Here's your certificate. Just print out some certificates, put them in a cheap frame. And people are, oh my God, got a certificate.
But there is a very strict way of applying as well. It all has to be.
So if you want to crack a record, you just can't do it and then call them up afterwards and go, hey, I broke the record.
No, it doesn't work that way. It has to be done through the right channels. And that is going to the website. It's serious.
Okay. I believe you.
And then registering.
Doing what, sorry?
Registering.
I'm going registering.
Why can't I say that word? Register. How do you do the
registering?
Is that not a word?
Could it be registering? Is that the word you're...
Yeah, words are not my strong point if you haven't figured this out by now.
You got the record for a person not able to pronounce registering. You're not going to be able to set any records because you can't even register.
You're correct. So anyway, you need to go and put
register
an account, yeah, and then you have to activate it, and then you have to go to a apply now button on a record that may already be set.
Oh, so you can't just make one up. You got to check to see it might already exist because I assume there's a lot out there.
There is a lot. Like you do a search and the tab, and it comes up with over 2,000 just for whatever that word may be.
Yeah, there used to be I remember there used to be a show on telly about it when I was a kid, and there's records for spit and watermelon seeds. You're like, what? Who cares?
Someone did.
Old Jim Bob McGee can spit a watermelon seed 10 meters. Oh, what about it do?
Hey, he was very, very excited to get his official Guinness World Record
certificate. Yeah,
certificate.
If I saw that in someone's mantelpiece, I'd be like, well done, sir. Well done.
Depends what it's for, right? Because we've found some really interesting ones today.
We found better than watermelon seed spitting. We found some good ones.
We did find some good ones. Yeah.
And strange enough, they're all travel related.
Oh, well, who would have thought?
On a travel podcast, forget about it.
I love that you can't help but do fart noises.
I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe I could break record for fart noises.
So something that I found is the tallest building in the world.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. I'd like to go in there, get up right up the top. Where is it?
Have a guess.
Look, I'm going to say Dubai because Dubai has big, awesome things. Oh. Wait, am I correct?
You are correct.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
So yes, it is Burj Khalifa, and it is the biggest now in the world.
How tall is this big boy?
It is standing at 828 meters,
Whoa.
which is 2,716 feet.
So 800 meters, that's a short 200 meters off of a kilometer high.
Uh-huh. But guess what? There is one being built in Saudi Arabia.
Where is that?
Oh my God, I can't speak today.
You should read Saudi Arabia.
I have not been
Arabia.
drinking either. I just can't speak today. In Saudi Arabia, they are building one formerly known as Kingdom Tower, now the Jedediah Tower, and it is
I'm going to call it the Jedi Tower. That sounds good.
Actually, probably Jeddah. Is currently designed to reach 1 kilometre.
That's ridiculous. You can't have a building a kilometre tall. That can't do it. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You'd be skydiving off that building.
170 metres taller than the one in Dubai.
Right, there you go. Imagine that elevator ride.
Oh my gosh. It would probably take ages.
Imagine working on the top floor. You'd be like, oh, God, you got to leave an hour early for work just so you can get up the elevator.
Hey, worst case scenario, imagine an emergency when you can't take the elevator and you've got to take the stairs.
Nah. How long does it take by stairs? Well, you got a couple of weeks and a Sherpa because that's what you're going to need to get to the top. I used to want to go up Everest. Forget that. I'm going up this building instead.
Well, if you listen to Ali Pepper, Everest is quite dangerous. So maybe this is a better, safer bet.
Yeah, this is the safe Everest. I like this. Yeah. I got one. Traveling. The most traveled toy mascot.
Oh, I've traveled with a toy mascot once.
Ah, you're one of them.
I am. When I was younger, I did. A family member, I think, gave me a little boxing kangaroo. And I took him everywhere and I got photos of him everywhere.
Oh, really? I didn't think that's what you would do. Is that what you did?
I did one trip. I did.
Oh,
okay,
God.
what kind of toy is it?
I'll preempt this by saying I'm not a big fan of the traveling toy mascot. I bought a mascot. Oh, great. Oh.
I think it's cute.
I don't. It's just more baggage.
It is more baggage, but they would probably have it on the plane with them sitting on the seat.
Yeah, maybe if it's tiny, but you start getting sizable things, you're like, come on.
Mine was like the size of your hand. It wasn't huge.
I'm going to have a mascot grain of rice. I'll take it everywhere. There's a grain of rice, travel all around the world. That's cool, actually.
Hey, you might be able to set a world record.
I'm going to say...
Troy Larkin traveling rice.
And his traveling rice. Rice that makes the travel nice. Yeah, but the most traveled toy mascot, if you're one of those people, you might want to break this record. By a little bear called Remando.
Oh, it's a bear?
It's a little bear, yeah. His name is Remando, and he has traveled, holy smokes, 636,714.8 kilometres.
That's a long way.
This record was set on the 27th of September 2009, between that time and the 3rd of September 2010, so within a year.
So 2010, so this is an old record, so no one has broken it for a while.
No.
Oh, it is out there for you to break, people.
Yeah, it's ready to go. And but look, that happened in a year, okay?
Took a year.
Took a year to travel.
Does it say how many countries?
6 continents, 35 countries.
Oh, that's impressive.
He went everywhere. And not just with one, we travel around with different people. So I think he got passed on.
He got passed on.
Yeah.
So it's not one person.
No, went through a bunch of different people.
Well, there you go. It could be one person that could be traveling with that toy mascot. You could make a new record. Oh, listeners out there, do it.
Yeah. Maybe this is better than a mascot. This is the most traveled ashes in the world.
Ashes is in someone's dead body that's been cremated.
Cremated ashes traveling around the world.
Oh, Oh.
Don't say, oh, it's cool. This is cool.
I mean,
You'll like
or
this.
in like a nice way.
Oh, they're like, ugh.
No, like, oh, you've taken your loved one with you.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Oh, no. Okay, maybe. All right.
So the lovely Vera Anderson kicked the bucket, unfortunately. She used to live in the United States. This was set in July 2000. And her son, Ross, he fulfilled her dying wish of being a jet setter. She wanted to be a jet setter, Vera, but in her lifetime didn't get the chance to be a jet setter. So her son, bless him, got her wish granted. And when I started researching this, I thought, oh, that's nice. Like you thought,
I thought
got the
that's
ashes,
lovely.
went around. Nah, instead he just got little pieces of her and mailed her around.
Oh, no! So she was being mailed around the world.
250 cities worldwide and all 50 states of the USA. Vera's been everywhere, man.
Oh, I can't believe that he posted her.
Yeah, so what he did is got little bits of Vera in little plastic baggies and just sent them to the Postmaster General of all the states in the...
Oh, so he didn't even send them to someone.
No, and then people opened it up and went, what the? And then went, okay. And a lot of people sent them on, took photographs.
Well, they would have to document it because this is serious. This is a record.
Yeah, so it's all documented. So Vera lived out her posthumous wish, I suppose. She's been Thailand, Malta, the Ukraine, and all 50 states.
Wonder what they did with her when they were finished with her.
That's not in the record.
No.
But
I don't
there
know
you
what
go.
I would do with someone sent me someone else's ashes that I didn't know.
I guess I'd be like, all right, Vera.
That's so odd. Imagine opening up the mail. Now it would be a whole different story. When was this done?
It's not so long ago. It's not 19 years ago.
19 years ago. Now someone's getting powder in the mail.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things being called here.
Powdered Vera, look out.
A big shutdown in the city, especially postal mail.
Yeah, you
opening
can't
that
send...
up.
I don't know about sending human remains in the post, but I don't know, maybe cremated ashes, something else. Right.
I suppose they must have known about it, though, because they would have to document it. And we know that the rules for the Guinness World Records are very strict. I don't know. I actually think that's another record that could be set.
Don't tempt people.
No, I think you could. No, not post them, because I don't think that would go well anymore. Like I said, I think they would literally...
taking someone with you, taking someone's ashes with you.
Yeah, I think take someone's ashes with you is really sweet. And then instead of the mascot, you take photos of the ashes urn. Well,
I'm trying to imagine that. I'm actually think I like that better. If I somewhere and someone goes, excuse me, could you hold this ashes while I take a photo? And you go to all the you're at the leaning tower, Pete. You try to lean the ashes. Whoop, spilled them. Oh, there you go, Vera.
Yeah, if they're like, this is my mum or my dad, and they would really like to say hello to you, and turn around and you go, oh, okay, where are they? And they go, here, and give you an urn.
Wait a minute, you got to buy a plane ticket for ashes? I hope not.
Oh, I don't know.
See, then I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, it must have to go in your carry-on.
Getting powder onto a plane now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, not so easy. Now, I did find
What do you got?
the smallest hotel in the world.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'd be interested to know because I've stayed in a few where I'm like, oh.
Oh, no, this is little.
I don't know who took the photographs of this hotel room in the brochure. Maybe Annie Leibovitz, because this is does not a lot like the brochure.
Well, it's in Germany, in Hamburg, and it is 53 square meters. And it's too small to accommodate more than 2 guests at any one time.
Is it a hotel or is it just a room?
Well, it's classified as a hotel.
Okay.
It's
got to be official because it's Guinness.
And it's the smallest in the world.
There you go. Where is it again?
In Hamburg, in Germany. And it's called EHHAUSL Hotel.
Something house. Tiny house.
Air house. It's sandwiched between 2 larger buildings. So it must be hard to find.
That sounds delicious. I got one for you. This is okay. This is a good Guinness World Record. It's also a travel warning.
Uh-oh.
Travel warning. This Guinness World Record set in 2013. It is the Global Status Report on Road Safety. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so the World Health Organization, WHO, has named place in the world with the highest rate of road traffic deaths.
Ooh, is it in Bolivia?
It's not Bolivia.
Oh.
It's Libya.
Libya.
So, yeah. So Libya, they've got, and look, I don't want to get on a downer here, but 73.4 per 100,000 people dying on the roads.
Oh.
Globally, 1.25 million people die each year as a result of road traffic crashes.
That's
So,
huge.
so look at that. There are some, really, really cool, Guinness World Records. Also little grim ones as well.
There is.
But,
I wouldn't want to set that one.
No, you don't. No, you don't want to. However, on the other side of the coin, Sweden, yes, they got the safest roads.
Oh.
Guinness World Records, safest roads in Sweden. So if you're looking at that, the travel itinerary, you're like, Sweden, Libya.
Yeah. So
Save
all
Sweden.
those people that are dying, are they from car accidents?
Yeah, road accidents.
Road
Yeah,
accidents. So not like people riding their bike and being hit.
Yeah, all that. It's
all of
that.
it. All of it.
Road accidents. Yeah, so
Does it have is it one particular road or it's
no,
just
it's all of Libya. That's the place.
So
in
it's the
world.
country.
The country
Yeah,
that's
okay.
Let's take the Guinness World Record there.
Oh, sad one.
So just be careful when you're in Libya. Look left, look right, look left again. All right.
I actually saw the Guinness World Record for the quickest time someone has done all the sovereign countries.
Okay.
But there was a little bit of controversy about it.
I love controversy. Also, I like controversy and controversy as well.
Did I say it wrong?
No, it's the same word.
I actually was looking and thought, wow, this is really cool. She'd done it in, I think, just over a year. But people were saying a lot of the countries, she didn't get out of the airport.
Ooh, nah, you got it. Well, Guinness has spoken, and who am I to, question the great and powerful Guinness? But I reckon you've got to leave the airport.
I think so too.
If it was the Troy World Records, I'd be like, sorry, I didn't leave the airport. Didn't get it.
I agree, because if you were to count that, I have been to so many countries that I have not actually been to because I've stopped over in the airport and had long delays.
But I assume that this person arrived in the airport, went through, they'd have to go through customs.
No, I think
they'd have to get there. Are you telling me Guinness said even without the passport stamp?
This is the controversy around this
the
one.
I can see there's some bloody controversy, yes.
Yes, because it's a bit of a sticky one.
All right, I would go, all right, if you left and you got the airport, you got the stamp, your passport stamp, and then went and got back in the airport and took off, I go, yeah, all right, you technically got it, but I reckon you need to leave the airport.
I think so too. I think you need to see the actual city wherever you are. I don't know if that's considered in my world, actually being there.
But Guinness, I suppose, is all about technical. They technically did it. So,
yeah, which is true. And, I was in Malaysia airport and I was there and I got a massage, and I can say I had this beautiful massage in Malaysia, but I didn't leave the airport, but I still had this beautiful massage from a Malaysian person in the Malaysian airport, but I never left the airport. So I still technically was there.
Yeah, I've been to all sorts of countries. I've never left the airport. So, but I don't count them.
No, me neither.
I say I've been to the airport in such and such,
Well, maybe we're doing it wrong.
I got one's going to blow your brain.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I hope you like long distances travelled, because I got some right here. This is set on the 14th of July, 2015, and you're not going to break it. You're not going to. You can't.
Oh, now I want to.
You can't. And hey, listeners, you're not going to break it.
Oh, it makes me want to.
I know it makes you want to break it. You're not going to break it, okay? Unless you've got some serious high-level contacts. Now, this is the Guinness World Record for the furthest distance travelled by a postage stamp.
Oh.
And you're thinking, oh yeah, I can send a letter. I can lick a postage. I can get that stamp out and around the world. But you're not gonna beat this one. Do you want to hear the distance?
I sure do.
5,250,843,896 kilometers. That number again, 5,250,843,896 kilometers. Booyah! Postage stamp.
Wow. Wow. How's that even possible?
This was achieved by the United States Postal Service, so they've got the record, who placed the postal stamp on the New Horizons spacecraft.
Oh, that's cheating.
No, it's not. And sent it straight to Pluto. Yes. How good's that?
Oh, that's not how I was thinking.
You
it
should have
was
seen
gonna...
Michelle's face. When I said 5 billion, her face was what?
Oh, I was like, how's
She's-
that even possible?
She was calculating how many, times around the planet.
I
No.
can't believe that I did not even think that it had been sent to space. It's the only way that's really possible. I can't believe I didn't think of that.
if the Pluto Postmaster General received it. Yeah, so we sent a stamp to Pluto, 5.25 billion kilometers away.
Wow. They obviously had put a lot of thought into that, wanting to break that record.
Yeah. So I like that one. I like intergalactic mail. That's cool. I think that's cool.
It's making my brain tick to think about all the things that we could be breaking records for that we just haven't thought of.
Every time that they send a spaceship out somewhere, like, oh, what crazy crap can we chuck on there and break the Guinness World Record?
Yeah. I bet you the travelling toy hasn't been into space.
No, yeah, see, travelling toy, postage stamp, yes. Just a little one here. Furthest flight, or farthest, by a commercial aircraft. So Boeing Company got that one, and it went 21,601.7 kilometres without refueling. No refueling.
And whereabouts is that from, does it say?
That's Hong Kong to London. Non-stop Hong Kong to London. 22 hours and 42 minutes.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine being in that economy class? 22 hours in economy class. Even if you're in premium, platinum, gold, first class, 22 hours in a plane.
That's a long time.
That's heavy. I can't think my longest.
I think my longest is maybe 17 hours.
Yeah, probably about that. Going probably to Heathrow, I'd say. Oh, yeah, it'd be from Changi to Heathrow, I'd say, which is probably about 17 hours, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But 22.75 hours, that's a long haul.
And I know that they're trying to do really long flights.
Yeah, get those long flights
like
going.
Perth going straight over to London Heathrow.
Yeah, ooh.
I know.
Like 30 hours or something. Forget about it. That's the longest. That's the record held at the moment.
I don't know about you, but I love staying in really unique places.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Of course.
Would you want to stay in the oldest hotel in the world?
No. I've stayed in some old hotels and they're pretty run down. No, what's the oldest hotel?
Well, it's in...
Via the Guinness World Records.
It is in Japan.
Ah, good.
It was a hot spring hotel.
Okay.
I know, it sounds delicious, doesn't it? It makes
Well,
me
we're
want to go in
talking
the
like
hot springs.
A couple of 100 years old or something?
It was, it's been operating since 705 AD.
Holy smokes.
Uh-huh. So it's called the Nisamiya...
Excuse me? You're going to try to register this name?
The Nisiyama Onsen Kinyakan. No.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to spell it because I can't.
But I've recognised one word. I've recognised onsen.
Yeah.
And that's Japanese bathhouse.
Oh.
I love the Japanese bathhouse experience. So you go to the onsen, which is the Japanese bath, and they've got all.
I actually said something you could understand.
Yeah. They've got all the rituals, the bathing rituals. It's amazing.
Yeah. Well, this was originally a hot spring hotel. So
so they do the Japanese bath house.
Yeah. So it's spelled NISIYAMA ONSEN.
Onsen, yeah.
Yeah.
Onsen.
And then KEIUNKAN. And it's in Yamanash.
Half this programs I was trying to pronounce non-English words. Or even English words I get trouble with.
Yeah, like
controversy.
YAMANASHI. That's where it is in Japan. And the second oldest hotel is also in Japan.
They've been going on holiday for a long time in Japan.
Wow.
They invented holidaying. You know what?
They probably invented the hotel. It's the oldest that's been recorded.
They're the first ones that said, "I gotta get away from home. I need a holiday." So I like that old hotel. I wonder if it's still the hot springs are still bubbling away.
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up.
I'd say they would be. That's cool. I'd like to go there for sure. A, because I love onsen Japanese bathhouse experience, but get the oldest one. Wonder if they've still got the same like duty manager working. Yeah,
absolutely, definitely. From
or I
when
wonder
they
if it's
opened
gone down in the
same
families,
family.
maybe. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Can you believe it?
It's closed.
It's still running.
There you go.
It's a 4-star hotel
Nice.
with 1,300 years of history.
There you go. 1,300-year hotel. Because you go to you're in London or over in the UK and you go into a pub or something and they go, oh, this pub's been here for 700 years. And you think, wow, 700. But was it 1,300 years of history for a hotel?
Oh my gosh. It's the world's longest standing inn, founded in 705 AD.
Bingo.
Wow. So it's not too far from Mount Fuji.
Okay.
You can't see it from the actual hotel, but it's not too far from there.
Nice.
The hot springs are still running.
Beautiful. I've yet to visit Japan, but that's on my list when I go, for sure.
Absolutely. This is probably at the top of my list. I would love to visit the oldest hotel in the world.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, and the fact that it's got like a bathhouse experience, the onsen experience. Love that.
Yeah. So cool.
Speaking of cool,
Okay.
have a go at this.
Tell me.
All right. Okay. Get yourself to the United Arab Emirates. Get yourself there because it's cool anyway. But this record set 31st of January 2018.
Ooh, freshy.
Fresh. Okay. This is the longest zip wire in the world. Like a zip line.
Oh, zip line.
Yeah.
Well, I've done a few of those.
Have you done it? I've only done like the one when you go down the corner and the little park and you go, there's one for kids. It goes about 3.5 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done those ones.
No, I've done the big ones. I've done some really cool ones.
In Australia, New Zealand?
I did one in Queensland in Australia.
yeah.
I've done one in Guatemala.
Okay, cool.
That one was really scary because when you're standing up really, really high in those trees,
Yeah, I can
there's
imagine.
actually nothing securing you. In Australia, there's massive big ropes or
Yeah. Guide rails and
rails.
on
Yeah.
rails,
So, or there's rails around, and nope, not in Guatemala. And I actually, as my listeners might know, that I have a massive fear of heights. And they got me to go forward like Superman.
Like lean forward.
Yeah. So what we had to do was actually unstrap me. So take my feet down, like take it off from my waist,
Oy.
step out of it, which means I'm totally on this super high tree up really high with nothing holding me on, and then flip it around, and then them from my back, my lower back, hook me back up.
Oy,
And then
oy,
I
oy.
flew like Superwoman going straight across. It was one of the most amazing
Yeah,
experiences.
Wow.
Yeah. So tell me about this one.
You don't know how long it was? You didn't know the distance of that
I have
one?
no idea.
Well, it wasn't as long as this one
Nope.
because it's got the world record by Guinness standards. And as I said, United Arab Emirates, and you're going to get on a zip line, and it's not in the jungle. This is like through a big canyon, a giant canyon.
Ooh.
You're quite high off the ground, and you are going to be traveling 2,831.88 meters.
That's
You
a
are
really long time.
You are going to be flying for 2.8 kilometers in the sky on a zip line, head first, flying along, reaching speeds of up to 150 kilometers an hour.
way.
Yes, way.
Whoa.
Oh, dude, I
Does
watched.
that make you want to do it?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
That does not make me want to do it.
Oh, really? I watched a video of it.
My
and it
heart's
was
racing just thinking
amazing.
about it.
I know. I want to do it, and you're flying like you said. Like you don't have your arms out. Your arms are sort of tucked in, and you're in sort of like a hang gliding sort of harness.
Yeah.
And you just head first. You've got like space goggles on and a helmet, and you're just flying at up to,
Wonder
like I
how
said,
it-
150 k's an hour. Boom.
Wonder
For
how
2 kilometers.
they can keep it stable for
Oh,
that
it's
distance.
it's all guide wires attached to it and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm not an engineer, but it's there you go.
amazing.
Imagine that.
Where is it?
It's in United Arab Emirates.
What's it? Does it have a name?
It is called. Here we go. You just want me to try and pronounce things I can't pronounce. I'm going to try and register this name. Jebel Jay's Flight is what it's called. It's in Ras Al Khaimah. Ras Al Khaimah, if that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. So yeah, check that out. I would do that in a second. And it's brand new.
Oh, is it new?
Like I said, 31st of January 2018. So it's only like a year and a half old.
The very first tour that was ever created. Have a guess what year that could have been.
When were they touring around? I don't know.
329.
Wow. Okay.
Uh-huh.
What were they touring?
They were going from Bordeaux to Jerusalem to the Holy Land.
Oh, Holy Tour.
Uh-huh.
I see. Yeah. Okay. On your way to the Holy Land, on your right, you'll see, it's Golgotha. That's where Christ. Never mind. We'll keep going.
It's not like they would stop and look at things like that or refill their car at a gas station. So the things
They're going to refill their donkeys.
Uh-huh. They totally did. So they would have to find places to stop and find water for their donkeys and their horses.
Oh,
and
wow.
that's what's in the tour. Where
Who was
those
doing this
locations
tour? I
are.
wonder, just like devotees or...
Medieval Christians.
Okay. Oh, they're going to get over there. Great.
Yeah.
Only 300 odd years afterwards. They're like, the tourism industry is like, we got to hook into this religion stuff. We could sell some tickets on this tour.
Yeah. It included maps as well.
Great.
Uh-huh. I guess that's a necessary thing. You need the map. How else are you going to know where to go?
I wonder if they got any souvenirs. Here's your crucifix. Here's your little vial of holy water.
Well, maybe that was one of the stops along the way. The world's largest hotel.
Largest. So we've had the smallest. What's the largest? We had the tallest.
The tallest
building.
Smallest, and now we've got the largest.
Largest hotel.
Can you have a guess how many rooms there might be? Everyone at home, think about this. Think of a number. The world's largest hotel. How many rooms do you think it could have in this resort?
1,000. I don't know.
Okay, everyone at home, you've said it out
1,000
loud what you
rooms.
think. 7,351 operational rooms.
Over 7,000 rooms.
Uh-huh. And this is in Malaysia.
Oh my god.
And this was set on the 20th of June, 2015.
Whopping big hotel.
Yeah.
Imagine the room service. That's going to take a long time.
Yeah, I know you all wouldn't want to be hungry at the same time.
Calling for room service. Imagine if you're in like.
Surely they would have to have
You're
their
in
own
room
departments.
7,200. You're like, and cheeseburger, please. Yeah, I'll be there later tomorrow. Don't worry, we got to get it up to you. It's going to take a while.
Surely they would have their own department. Like every section probably is like its own hotel. Surely.
I don't know, but it's one whole hotel. It's official. It's Guinness.
Yeah, it's a resort. It's huge.
Whopper.
Yeah. It's called the Pahang Darul Makmur. Now, there is one that I found that I couldn't find who holds this. So I'm thinking someone might be trying to set it.
Okay. Someone's going for a new record on something.
Longest career as a tour guide.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
It's on.
It's on. So all those tour guides out there, apply. And it hasn't been set yet. So it has rules for it, though. The record is for the longest continuous amount of time for an individual to serve as a tour guide.
No, so it's not like the longest tour. So I took someone on a tour for 48 hours.
No, this record is to be attempted by an individual, and this record is measured in years and days.
Okay.
For the purpose of the record, a tour guide is a person who is employed to lead groups around areas of interest. So if you're out there...
So if you take people around to boring places, you've already cancelled yourself out. It's got to be places of interest. So, yeah. Oh, I like that. So
that's available.
If
I couldn't find anyone that's actually said it yet. I think someone must be in the motion.
If you're a tour guide, get on it. Because some people spend a whole life, that's their job for a whole lifetime. So we could be like looking at times of, continuous tour guide, 50 years, 60 years.
But how do they approve it?
I don't know. They've got to, Guinness, who knows what Guinness does? They've got spies all over the world. So, yeah, they're going to do it. They'll figure it out. If anyone can figure it out, it's old Guinea.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you want to know more, head to their website. They have so much information on how you can actually apply, how you can try and set a record. It is all there.
If you're planning to set a record, or if you already are a Guinness World Record holder in something, in anything, not even travel related, write in and tell us. I want to know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever met a Guinness World Record holder.
I have not.
Do you know? Not knowingly.
Not knowingly.
Yeah.
I would love to meet one.
Yeah, and whatever they do, even if it's watermelon
Pip spitting.
Pip spitting. I'd be underwhelmed, but I'd still be pleased to meet
Do you know who I wouldn't want to meet?
Who?
The lady that has the longest fingernails ever.
Oh, you ever see those ones?
Oh. I have an issue with fingernails. I hate them.
Oh, my
I hate being
God.
touched by them. I hate the look of them. I don't have any. Mine are like down to
You don't
bare.
have any fingernails?
No,
you
like-
do have fingernails, don't lie.
I do, but they're like, you can't see any whites on them. I can't handle it. So imagine that lady that has them so long that they're curling. Like literally, they are like so long.
Both hands?
Yeah, how she does anything, like even go to the toilet,
How
I
do
don't
you
know.
wipe your bum?
I don't know. We both went there though. We both thought of that.
Oh, immediately. I'm like, everyone, I'm visualizing it now, and it doesn't look good.
No, me neither. She'd probably need a butt wiper.
Stop it.
Surely.
You know who should get the award? That person.
They should.
What's your job? I work for the lady who has the longest fingernails in the world. What do you do? I don't want to say, but I get to hang out with a world record holder every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's all sorts of world record, like longest hair, longest fingernails,
Mm-hmm. It is very cool though.
Loudest burp or something.
And it takes me back to being young, and I used to love looking through that book. So it's been really fun talking with you about this today.
Travel
Troy.
ones. I've never really thought about traveling world records, but yeah.
Yeah, there is some that we haven't mentioned, which are the kind of the normal ones of like people traveling to every country, and those ones. We haven't mentioned those ones because they can be, and you could break it, especially one that's quite controversial, which is the one where you're going in and out of the airport. And,
Yeah. I want to know more about that.
Absolutely. So look it up. So go to their website. I might put the link down below in the description so you can go check out some things yourself. It's hours of entertainment. We started and we were both like, wow.
I want to break one now. I'm going to find one I can break. Just something really easy, like most fart noises on a podcast.
Yeah, okay.
I could break that one.
Yeah, they might deny that, but hey, you can try.
They're not denying me, baby. I've begun.
Yeah, it started. Okay, we hope that you enjoyed that episode. Thank you so much again for coming and making me laugh.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
Thanks, Troy. It's been a pleasure having you back. We love having you. And I know
Thank
my
you.
listeners love having you back too.
Thank you, listeners. Thank you, Michelle.
Thanks for listening to With You Every Step, hosted by Michelle Lee. We do hope you enjoyed listening. And if you did, make sure you tell everybody. If you didn't, nobody likes a Debbie Downer. Please subscribe to get up to date with our latest releases and give us a thumbs up on our social media at With You Every Step. We love to hear from you. If you have any questions or inquiries, head to the Contact Us page at our website, michellelee.com. That's also where you'll find all our blogs mentioned in the podcast. We love to hear from you, and if we have inspired you to travel, thanks for listening. Love life and adventure on.